Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and honored guests. Welcome to this afternoon's Convocation ceremony as we celebrate our graduates of the degree, diploma, and certificate programs in the Faculty of Fine Arts and Communication and the School of Business. At this time, I'd like to acknowledge the very talented group of individuals behind me who, under the leadership of Raymond Burry, formed the MacEwan University Big Band. Let's give it up for them. We will be commencing our program in just a few moments, and in preparation, I'd like to remind you that the Winspear Center is an acoustically responsive hall. We would therefore ask, if you are carrying any electronic devices with you today, that you take a moment now to turn them off and leave them off for the duration of this afternoon's ceremony. If you are traveling with small children and your little ones become restless during the ceremony this afternoon, the Winspear Center does have monitors that are available in the foyer area that you can continue to watch the ceremony unfold as you take time out for your little ones. We have also arranged for a professional photographer to take photos of graduates receiving their parchments. Information on how to obtain those photos will be forwarded to graduates at a later date. When you pass through the foyer this afternoon, you probably noticed that there are MacEwan University alumni backdrops, and if you've not already done so, we certainly encourage you to make use of those to take photos of your graduate at the conclusion of today's ceremony. However, if you wish to take photographs of your graduate as they cross the stage and collect their parchments from our president, you certainly feel free to do so. And you can just congregate in this area to your right, my left here, just in advance of when your graduate appears in the program. We ask that you move in and move out of that area as quickly as possible, as it does become quite congested as folks are trying to take photos of their graduates crossing the stage. There are ushers who will be available to assist you with that transition, so certainly feel free to make use of that space. Finally, in recognition of our first graduating class of the Bachelor of Music in Jazz and Contemporary Popular Music in 2015, 2 musical pieces were composed, each by a graduating student that year, as a gift to the university to be performed at every convocation thereafter. The first piece, which will be performed in just a moment, is a vocal ballad by Andrew Reed called Memories. The second piece, Nothing Can Stop Us, an instrumental piece composed by Sean Bessie, will be performed during the recessional. Today is indeed a wonderful and celebratory event as we recognize our graduates for their achievements at MacEwan University. I invite you to sit back and enjoy the celebration of our graduates today, and I think we have time, as we just said, for another musical piece by the MacEwan University Big Band.
Time that drifted by so fast, all of the moments just so we could say at last, the pages turned and a new chapter has begun. All of our stories that fill up every page, all of our laughter that echoes through each age. This chapter's ended, but this book is far from done. There will be days that go on by where we can't help but be reminded of this place that we called home, if only for a while. Oh, the people we have met, we will never forget. Every talk, every hug, every friend, every smile, all of your memories of every smiling face, all of your dreams that have brought you to this place. May they live on forever in your heart. but be reminded of this place that we called home, if only for a while. Oh, the people we have met, we will never forget. Every talk, every hug, every friend, every smile, all of your memories of every smiling face, all of your dreams that have brought you to this place. May they live on forever in your heart.
Let's keep it going one more time. The MacEwan University Big Band. Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, if you are able, I'd ask that you please rise. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce this afternoon's mace bearer, Miss Laurie Adams, Assistant Professor of Paralegal Studies in the School of Business. Miss Adams is carrying the university mace, which was donated to the university in 1997 by its namesake, Dr. Grant MacEwan, and became the official mace in 2008. It is especially meaningful to the university as it was hand-carved by Dr. MacEwan. Further information on the mace and other Convocation traditions can be found in your Convocation program. Please remain standing now for the academic processional.
Graduands, distinguished guests, members of the stage party, faculty, staff, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mike Sekulich, University Registrar and Marshal of Convocation. MacEwan University respectfully acknowledges that the land on which we gather in Treaty 6 territory is a traditional gathering place for many Indigenous people. We honor and respect the history, languages, ceremonies, and culture of the First Nations, Métis, and Inuit who call this territory home. The First Peoples' connection to the land teaches us about our inherent responsibility to protect and respect Mother Earth. With this land acknowledgement, we honor the ancestors and children who have been buried here, the missing and murdered Indigenous women and men, and the ongoing collective healing for all human beings. We are reminded we are all treaty people and of the responsibility we have to one another. Please remain standing, and in respect, remove all hats except mortarboards for the singing of our national anthem led by Ms. Katrina Souza. Thank you, Ms. Sosa. Please be seated. I declare MacEwan University Convocation open. It is intended to honor our 2017 graduates, and we are honored to have you with us today on this occasion. The word convocation comes from the Latin word convoco, which means to call together by summons. It is traditionally used in connection with an ecclesiastical or academic gathering. Convocations are called for the conferring of degrees, diplomas, certificates, for special announcements, and for the recognition of outstanding achievement. So it is today that we call colleagues and friends together to honor MacEwan University's graduates and award recipients for Fall 2017 Convocation. I will now introduce members of the stage party. Members of the stage party, please remain standing once you've been called upon, and I would ask the audience to please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. I would like to start with Board of Governors Chair Ione Chalborn, President Dr. Deborah Saucier, Provost and Vice President Academic Dr. John Corlett, and Academic Governance Council Vice Chair Dr. Lynn Honey. Would members of our Board of Governors, Vice Presidents, and Associate Vice Presidents please rise? Deans and Associate Deans and members of the University's administration and our Indigenous Knowledge Keeper, Roxanne Tututsi, to rise. I would now like to ask representatives of each of our associations, faculty, staff, alumni, and student, rise. Will our distinguished proctor, Kathy Neiman, along with all faculty and staff of the university, please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your stage party. This is your university. Please join me now in a round of applause acknowledging them. Thank you, members of the stage party. You may be seated. John. No, it's John.
Change of program from this morning. Roxanne Tutusas is the MacEwan University Indigenous Knowledge Keeper, and I would ask Roxanne to join me at the podium. Roxanne, with this gift, I would ask that you bring words of welcome and invocation to begin our ceremony today.
So anytime we're presented with protocol, cultural protocol, it's always important that we smudge it and that we invite our ancestors to come and join us in this occasion. And I give offering to you to do that. So, kinanaskum na gakyo asami nota ga bentomieg kape Kagi sustamata, kakio kista, kawigi sixna masway, kakio snamage, wakumstein and askuman. So I greet you in my first language, which is Plains Cree, and I welcome you all to celebrate the graduates and for all the work that's being done here at MacEwan. And I honor the singers that brought you in here, the Blackstone Singers. I come from the Pondmaker Cree Nation, 3.5 hours east of here, so I'd like to offer you those blessings in my first language, and I'll translate the prayer for you as I finish. So I invite you to pray in the best way you know how for those blessings that we all take home from here, blessings of protection, for guidance, and growth in all our learning together collectively, especially in the era of truth and reconciliation, that I'm so proud that I can represent the indigenous peoples of this land here today, just by wearing our traditional attire, to hear the songs, and now to offer you prayer. So I ask you that you help me to bring those continued blessings into our home fires, into our institution, into our great city of Edmonton. So, ay hain mamutawin ang semanto. How no sumpanak no kumpanak how gista ata yuganak. Atanista mo exclaim to gok Mr. Hinanaskuten gik sewat sunog sagi tunwaw. How ektanist nan stig tamax nan. Magigway nist nan excate nan. Magik skate na tan sisum makakyo is into itaman kap titan mamte ne tsakan nan te hunnan. Exisum gakyo gagam. We titonan, sitoscatonan, agametenan, ignuhiki, gamiasik, xisum mescno, gamiasan. Awectanistuma, stahin and ascuten, ignugik muigamiayatic, axigam gogasostic, ignugik minagagipaigastic, ignuguk absisistic, quista, nestor mamtene mark, exisum mamoquis, ngwe upigihananak. Awectanistan, me nanaskip matson, emiasak, we at the gosewen, papewen, exisuma mamoquis, gapmotenan, exnistes. Again, good Creator, God, I give thanks to you for this wonderful opportunity and for the gift of another day, that we can come together in this good way. I ask that you bless our minds and hearts, that as we move together and learn, that we can learn together in a good way. I'm grateful that we can hear the songs again of my ancestors, to speak my first language, and that be it acknowledged at these Western academic institutions. I give thanks for the ancestors for all their gifts and teachings. So I ask that you bless those less fortunate than we, and that you watch over those that may be sick in institutions, for those that may be homeless and those that are incarcerated, and for the young children. May we look for 7 generations ahead so that we can leave them something beneficial as we move forward in this era that we call truth and reconciliation. So I'm grateful for all the graduates, for the faculty, for the staff that's represented here from MacEwan, and so grateful that you can continue to guide us with abundance in all of God's creation. These things I pray and give thanks to you today, all my relations. Aye. And with that, I'd like to introduce to you the Blackstone Singers, who represent the Cree Nation, up to the stage at this time. I share you a secret, they're my nephews, so I'm super proud. They told me, tone it down, don't get too excited. Aye, thank you.
Thank you, Roxanne and Blackstone. I'd now like to call upon the student board member, Ms. Stephanie Nedashchenko, to read the MacEwan University Invocation.
Through learning, we flourish and help others to flourish. We stand here today on the brink of important change, for ourselves and for the world. Inspired by the past, we now step forward to transform the future. Engaging with others, we cherish the diversity of experience within our communities and ourselves. Through perseverance, we excel. Through compassion, we connect. Through creativity, we thrive. Through knowledge, we grow. Through all this and more, let us forge a legacy to nurture, to inspire, to endure. Moved by this spirit, strong in our knowledge, we We move out into the world with open arms, open mind, and open heart. We pledge to leave the world better than we found it.
Thank you for the invocation, Ms. Nidasheko. I would like to now call upon Board Chair Chalborn to bring greetings on behalf of the MacEwan University Board of Governors.
Good afternoon, everybody. Stage party, distinguished guests, family, and graduates. I want to thank everybody for joining us today as we celebrate this very special occasion, and I want to bring greetings on behalf of the Board of Governors. You've worked very, very hard to get to this day. You've spent many long hours studying, making friends, having a bit of fun. You've made the commute early in the morning, late at night. You've juggled unbelievably busy schedules that will not change, just so you know, going on a go-forward basis. You have pushed yourself to embrace new ideas and to master new concepts. After all of that, you do deserve a day or more to celebrate what you've accomplished. Make the most of this day. Have fun with your classmates. Some you may not see again for a while. Others are going to be in your lives on a more continuous basis. Spend time with the people who are close to you today. Take a moment to reflect on your achievements and be very, very proud. What you've accomplished is worthy of that pride, and we are very proud of you and for you. Of course, this is just the beginning. With your hard-earned certificate, diploma, or degree to your name, you've now opened up wonderful opportunities for yourself. Fearlessly embrace them. Take your next steps with enthusiasm. You will have many opportunities, and you'll have opportunities to take risks. Do that. You will learn from them, and you will grow. You will have the opportunity to be vulnerable. Do that, because you will find strength in those moments. You will have the opportunity to reach for your dreams. Honor those that you have, and don't be afraid to set new ones. Learn from those around you, and be very generous. Let others learn from you. It is our collective work that creates change and has the greatest impact in our community. So, while you embark on your future, don't forget about today, which is a day of celebration, a day of ritual, and a day of Thanksgiving. Again, on behalf of the Board of Governors, we wish the best for you and for those who are close to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Board Chair Chalborn. At this time, I would like to invite President Saucier to the podium to address today's graduates.
Terry Fox once said, "How many people get to do something they really believe in?" I do. And I know that that makes me incredibly lucky. As a president, a teacher, a learner, and a person, I truly believe that education is transformational. That the 1 year, 2 year, or 4 year, or in my case, I think I'm in grade 45, year educational journey that we've all embarked on fundamentally changes us. If you think back to the person you were when you first walked through the door of MacEwan, on your very first day, think back. I'm sure you were one person that day and a very different person today. You're wearing your mortarboard and gown, but you've had ups and downs. You've had dreams created, forgotten, realized, adjusted. As I look out into your sea of faces, I realize there are some pretty audacious dreams in this room, and I have a question for you. How are you going to realize them? Becoming the president of MacEwan is a chance for me to realize one of mine, to do something I really believe in, developing this institution into a contemporary, comprehensive university. As universities go, we do a few things. We create, we discover, we improve, we promote, we support, and we share. Following these principles enables us to be our best selves and to allow authentic engagement. We promote diversity and inclusion. But these aren't just principles for an institution. These are principles by which you can live. They guide us as human beings. Because it's not universities that change the world, it's the people who are in them that do. It's our students. It's ultimately you that make universities agents of social change. So how will you take this transformative experience you've had while you were at MacEwan into the community? How will you use that experience to transform the communities of which you are a part? I'm guessing that the journey that has led you to sit with me today probably hasn't always been easy, because in transformation there is tension, there's struggle. And it's the same when I talk about changing a university. Part of transforming MacEwan into a contemporary, comprehensive university means negotiating society's desire to have more people access university, and to have greater societal input into our institution. And looking at places where we need to change the way universities have traditionally done things. And let me tell you, universities don't like change. But tensions are also opportunities. Opportunities to move beyond what we know and are comfortable with, and to begin looking at imagining how things could be. As universities go, we have difficult questions to ask ourselves. What is our relevance and utility in a post-truth, fake news era? How can we make sure that education doesn't become a commodity like dry cleaning or groceries, because it needs to be more? Of course, you, our almost graduates, should leave MacEwan with a disciplinary knowledge. That's what you came here for. But you should also leave having negotiated an education that has many moving parts, because it's those intangible pieces and moments that have the most value. I believe we need to stand up even more strongly and talk about how universities can foster and nurture those intangibles, to speak openly about what it is that universities must do. So in recognition of this, I ask you today two very important questions about your time with us. First, have we succeeded in making you skeptical? David Suzuki once said, "Education has failed in a very serious way to convey the most important lesson science can teach: skepticism." As you watch social media, the internet, television, tell you all kinds of facts, what you believe is what you've taken away from here. How do you take this 1-year, 2-year, or 4-year project that you engaged in post-secondary, and what lens can you now put on those pieces of information you get that you didn't have before you started here? Did we make you skeptical? The second question I ask you, though, is have we taught you and reinforced the importance of taking risks? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. A rather famous Edmontonian once said, Wayne Gretzky. I hope you go out in the world and take risks, because I know I can speak for myself and every single one of our colleagues here, that you learn more from the things that didn't work out the way you thought they should than the things that work out exactly as you thought they would and work out the first time. In a matter of minutes, you're going to walk across the stage and become MacEwan alumni, and you'll leave this ceremony as our university's best representatives in our community. And as you know, I've been asking a lot of questions over the last 4 months, many surrounding what it means to be Edmonton's downtown university. Some also, though, about how we as an institution, as faculty, as staff, as students, and alumni, fit within the larger communities that we are now part of and that we must serve. Each of you has a role to play in answering that question. Not only are you ambassadors out there in our world, in the communities, but you are connected to us. And I hope you continue to come back and tell us about what you loved about your time here. about what we can do better, the issues that you see that we must address, and how this university can help address them. And as you leave this room with the degree in hand and go out in the world today, I know that you'll be presented with many opportunities to make a lot of money. I know that there will be fewer opportunities, though, for you to do things that you really believe in. If I could leave you with one message, it would be this: be willing to take risks, be willing to make choices, and always choose hope. My wish for each and every one of you is to know that you are and to become as fortunate as I really am. You are gifted, and take the opportunity, please take those opportunities to do things you truly believe in. Thank you.
Thank you for your inspiring message, President Saucier. I would like to now ask alumnus Mr. Josh Morris to present the Distinguished Alumni Award.
Good morning, everyone. As a proud member of the alumni family, I am honored to be among the first to congratulate you on your significant achievements. Today we celebrate together. We celebrate your growth through the time and energy you've committed to your academics. We celebrate the community you've helped build through your relationships with your friends and professors. We celebrate your success in reaching your goal and the incredible investment you have made towards your future. Most of all, today we celebrate your potential. I don't just see new members of the alumni family sitting before me, but I see the heart of MacEwan. The heart of MacEwan is its graduates. Because of the profound impact they have on their communities, we approach challenges different than others. The solutions we discover are creative, considerate, and offer something unique, something that makes others say, wow, I didn't think of that. MacEwan alumni have values that strengthen our communities, and we are known for these values. These values are counted upon when our communities need us most. Today, you join over 60,000 alumni who are making a difference in Edmonton, in Alberta, and around the world. As you move forward today into the next phases of your lives, you carry the lessons you've learned and the friendships you've made, and you carry MacEwan with you as well. For your relationship doesn't end with MacEwan today. The Alumni Office is dedicated to providing quality benefits and services available exclusively to you that are designed to help you start the next chapter of your lives. We are also committed to helping you stay engaged with your fellow alumni and with the institution you will be forever connected to. You are as much a part of MacEwan as MacEwan is a part of you. So today we celebrate your achievements as you strive to make your impact on the world and as you challenge the norm and find potential in yourselves and those around you. You are the heart of MacEwan, and we are proud of you. As you may know, alumni are a university's greatest legacy. Each year, MacEwan recognizes the outstanding contribution and achievements of its graduates through the Distinguished Alumni Award, established in 1986. This award represents the highest form of recognition the university bestows on alumnus. It is my pleasure to announce that this year's recipient of the Distinguished Alumni Award is Jason Carter, graduate of the Digital Arts and Media Program of 2003. Jason is a Canadian Indigenous visual artist specializing in contemporary sculpture, paintings, illustrations, and public art. In 2003, while working as a television camera operator, he received a gift of what he perceived to be just a rock. That would change the course of his life. He began to chip at the stone, and within hours, a bird emerged, and a passion was discovered. Since his first solo sculpture show in Edmonton in 2008, he has work featured and commissioned by numerous events and organizations, including the Vancouver 2010 Winter Olympics, the Art Gallery of Alberta, the Canada Council for the Arts, Syncrude, the Government of Canada, and the Edmonton International Airport. In 2011, he opened a gallery dedicated to his sculpture and paintings with Bridget Ryan, with whom he collaborates on children's books. In March 2017, the Carter Ryan Gallery opened its second location in Banff, Alberta. He currently carves or paints 7 days a week. Jason is unable to be here with us today, so I will accept the award on his behalf. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Morris. Now I would like to invite Dr. Corlett, along with Academic Governance Council Vice Chair Dr. Lynn Honey, to their respective podiums for the presentation of graduands and the conferring of credentials.
We really like this part. Graduands, if you are able, would you please rise? On behalf of the faculties and schools of MacEwan University, I present these graduands and those named in the graduation program who are not able to be with us at this ceremony. I ask that they be pledged and admitted to the MacEwan degrees, applied degrees, diplomas, and certificates that they have earned.
And I will ask you now to join in the MacEwan University Graduate Pledge. The pledge is not an oath, but an expression of purpose to which you will respond, I will. Will you pledge yourself to use the knowledge, experience, and skills that you have gained at MacEwan University to serve your community and the world faithfully? That's the best part. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the province of Alberta and upon the recommendation of MacEwan University's Academic Governance Council, I admit to you the degree, diploma, or certificate to which you are entitled, and I invest in you all the rights and privileges, powers, and responsibilities pertaining to that credential. And I bestow upon you this credential as a solemn trust to transform, engage, and improve the world from this day forth, to teach and to learn from others, so that through your learning, we all may flourish. Thank you. You may be seated.
Thank you, Dr. Corlett and Dr. Honey. And at this time, our marshals will usher graduates to the stage.
Walking along, minding my business, when out of that orange-colored sky, flash, bam, alakazam, wonderful you came by. I was humming a tune, drinking in sunshine, when out of that orange-colored view, wham, bam, alakazam, I gotta look at you. Oh, walking high timber, watch out for flying glass. Cause the ceiling rolled in and the bottom fell out, and I went for a spin and I started to shout up and hit. This is it, this is it. I was walking along, minding my business, when love came and hit me in the eye. Flash, bam, alakazam, out of that orange-colored sky. The flying glass, cause the ceiling fell in and the bottom fell out, and I went for a spin and I finally shouted and hit. This is it, this is it. I was walking along, minding my business, when love came and hit me in the eye. Flash, bam, alakazam, out of an orange-colored purple stripe, pretty green polka dot sky. Flash, bam, alakazam, and goodbye.
applause for the McKeon University Big Band. We will now commence with the individual presentation of our graduates. We would like to remind you that if you wish to take photos of your graduate, please come to the area at the right of the stage as we approach your graduate's name on the program. An usher will assist you to ensure the smooth flow of people in and out of this area. With the exception of those taking photos, we ask that you remain seated during the presentation out of respect for all graduates and their families. Offering congratulations to each graduate, our Board Chair Chalborn, Dr. Honey, Dr. Corlett, and the Faculty Dean. President Saucier will present each graduate with their credential on stage, and she will be assisted by Associate Registrars Mr. Tony Norad and Miss Michelle Fraser. Off stage to your right is Josh Morris, alumnus of MacEwan University. Mr. Morris will present each graduate with a gift on behalf of the MacEwan University alumni. And finally, I would ask graduates to return to their seats after receiving their credentials. And now I call upon Ms. Elsie Elford, Dean of the School of Business, to present graduates.
Good afternoon. I'm delighted to present to you the following candidates for certificates, diplomas, and degrees in the School of Business.
And now, presenting graduates receiving the Bachelor of Commerce. Oluwato Biloba Shalom Agbonifo. Mohammed Abdul Fattah Ahmed. Reem Alloway. Jonathan James Allenby. Herman Anduaga. Suyen Bang.
Garrett Charles Beauregard. Kanwaranjit Bulhar. Katrin Leanne Isabel Brady. Peter Gordon Brockman. Marco Bruni. Jennifer Lee Colley. Melissa Lynn Kanu with distinction. George Chamini.
Go, Georgie.
Rebecca Roberta Sharon. Anna Chernenko. Javier Cho Chiang. Andre Jonathan Diaz. Maya Danielle Dyer. Sarah Al-Bakali Al-Kasmi. Maria Carmela Aranas Elima. Natasha Jean Astasio. Lyndon Neely Galvin. Dustin Allen Hardman. Alexander Merkirch Heffling.
John Heinz. Mohammed Salih Ismail. Matthew Lee Cassian with distinction. Samantha Melanie Koziar. Kate Lynn Kubitsky. Bruna Charlariello Kulakowski.
Anastasia Serivna Vashnya. Nicholas Matthew Lally. Edmund Christopher Leung. Joanne Choryan Leung. Julia Athena Leosis. Jack Fangzhu Lu. Patricia Dorota Duschek. Karina Ariane Madayak. Jenna Charnel Maglalang. Darren James Paul Marchischuk.
Scott Thomas Morgan. Akshay Asi Nand. Alexander Nedeljkovic. Yofte Ngusi. Taylor Marie Nicholson. Cassandra Dale Nickel. Tyler Nelson North. Sarah Ann O'Shea. Oyebukola Rashidat Oyewumni.
Exon Plana. Courtney Nicole Prue. Franny Lynn Rahi. Christine Saranella. Michael Daniel Alexander Shepens. Samantha Schmidt. Catherine Dawn Clement Schwartz. Megan Dawn Sell. Jeffrey Michael Schmigelski.
Sanana Singh. Riley Benjamin Stepaniak. Fahad Mohammed Suleiman. Philippos Emmanuel Tesfazalasi. Jonathan Tesfaye Tesfazki. Danielle Elizabeth Thompson. Gabriel Louis Usher.
Monica Eva Warchol. Randy Marie White. Hui Wu with distinction. Kevin Ze Hua Wu. Montana Sky Zayak. And now, presenting graduates receiving the Bachelor of Applied Business Administration Accounting. Charlotte Amba Mubiala. Vanessa Yvonne Tobar. And now, presenting graduates receiving the Accounting Technology Certificate. Fritzi de Villa Baguaba. Mulka Majubi with distinction.
And now, presenting graduates receiving the Accounting and Strategic Measurement Diploma. Anna Aslam. Deepinder Kaur Brar. Jirong Chen. Harmandeep Kaur. Kushpreet Kaur. Abigail Grace Uy Laurent. Rahul Manchanda.
Tando Mbambo. Nita Sankar. Jana Rose Amparo Satimbre. Swati Sejwal. Maninder Singh. Pooja Singhal. Elizabeth May Stewart. Nguyen Nung Trin Tran with distinction. Tina Anne Marie Wallace.
And now, presenting graduates receiving the Asia Pacific Management Diploma. Kirsten Lorca Carrion. Christian Alcaba Hernandez. Zhao Li. Jacqueline Kimberly Taylor. Yvonne E. Wen Tien. And now presenting graduates receiving the Business Management Certificate. Kimberly Jo Roy. Monica Verdi.
And now presenting graduates receiving the Business Management Diploma. Deepika. Alark Hirendra Kumar Barot. Sukhpal Bhatta. Nimat Bugra. Nicole Alicia Billet. Matthew Cooper Breyer. Jason Thomas Cole. Caleb Joel Cook with distinction. Mariana Ardito Koto with distinction. Jasneet Dillon. Sukhwinder Dua.
Jonathan Christopher Eggadal. Nathan Gordon Fournier with distinction. Braden Cody Ralph Gerard with distinction. Gerline Kaur Gill. Satnam Singh Gill. Ryan Mitchell Holt. Keisha Alicia Jameson Brown. Jaspreet Kalayan. Dilsharaz Singh Kang.
Jasveer Kaur. Mandeep Kaur. Navneet Kaur. Ravneet Kaur. Simranjit Kaur. Kwang Woo Kim with distinction. Munisha Rani Kuthal. Olena Kutieva.
Bing Lee. Graham Andrew Leonard Little with distinction. Garrett Martin. Jan Donald McCarthy. Aditya Ulhas Matre. Elizabeth Murungi. Donatien Chi Buwag Ndafor. Chad Garrick Nelson. Kulbir hand her.
Nicole Jean Pschick. Sonam Ram. Christian Camilo Ramirez. Jasmine Kaur Randhawa. Michael Andrew Roloff. Oscar Fabian Romero. Chandan Sagu. Terence Moture Sakwe. Harkirat Kaur Sandhu. Bhupender Singh.
Rupali Suri. Sumali Suryung Sui. Nicholas Joseph Tinelli. Shahir Latif Walji. Kennedy Wild, with distinction. Kenneth Bradley Young, with distinction. And now presenting graduates receiving the Human Resources Management Certificate. Kinza Larabe.
And now presenting graduates receiving the Human Resources Management Diploma. Juliana Julie Olish Otiende. Megha Sharma. Anita Louise Tim. And now presenting graduates receiving the Legal Assistant Diploma. Amy Marie Berard. Cher Castro Fabas. Judy Rebecca Shue. And now, presenting graduates receiving the Management Studies Diploma. Ari Haidari. Julie Ann Hewitt.
And now presenting graduates receiving the Office Assistant Certificate. Roxanne Marie Auger. Taylor Ellen Mary Bittman. Sydney Jade Branter. Iris Ann Brillantes Kasuga with distinction. Jolene Michelle Clark. Paige Brenda Clark. Yi Susan Datar. Elisabetta Dilo. Tasia Lynn Grummett.
Megan L. Guglich. Coralie Marion Harper. Colette Marie Ambeau with distinction. Marissa Louise Jones. Elizabeth Ann Cornelson. Sonia Patricia La Giorgia. Jamie Radames Lasso. Carmen Lee. Lauren Malchuk.
Marie Carl Karen Mayol. Miranda Jean McCallan. Rebecca Justine Morziak. Comfort Na Ayeli Oklu. Brittany Michelle Phipps with distinction. Dawn Marie Plaxton. Laura Lynn Pratt with distinction. Ivy Saki. Caitlin Ann Shopik. Diane Tang. Emmett Rees Thiessen.
Francis Sanchez Tolentino. Sharon Renee Van Gelderen with distinction. Taylor Dawn Vanderveet. Emma Janelle Ward. Karina Temajo Yancha. And now, presenting graduates receiving the Public Relations Diploma. Megan Christina Candy with distinction. Sarah Louise Eisner Munn with distinction. Courtney Page Gillis with distinction. Haley Hochachka. Lindsay Allison Jessup with distinction. Candace Marie Q. Ashmore with distinction.
Mavisha Maestri. Lane Joyi Yanta. Nick Pujera. And now presenting graduates receiving the travel diploma. Shanna Ann Adams. Sarah Marie Anderson. Bradley Adam Babiak. Cassandra May Burt. Lauren Marie Christie. Kathleen Ray Couture with distinction.
Megan Brianne Marlowe Duncan. Nadine Goff. Nicole Marie Labatuk. Christina Fong Lu with distinction. Stephen Eric Michelot. Heidi Amanda Peters. Holly Elizabeth Trevors. Ayan A. Wasuga.
I present to you those graduates from the School of Business unable to be present whose names are listed in the program.
Thank you, Dean Alford. And now I'd like to call upon Dr. Alan Gilliland, Dean of the Faculty of Fine Arts and Communications, to present graduates.
Thank you. It's my great pleasure now to present to you the following candidates for certificates, diplomas, applied degrees, and degrees in the Faculty of Fine Arts and Communications.
And now, presenting graduates receiving the Bachelor of Communication Studies. Megan Kayleen Brooks. Brett Walter Michael Collins. Stephen James Gattenby. Christina Anna Genie. Michelle Teresa Guthrie. Kaylee Robin Haynes. Alexander Matthew Sorkin. Jasmine Tremblay.
And now, presenting graduates receiving the Bachelor of Music in Jazz and Contemporary Popular Music. Leah Colleen May Harmon with distinction. Connor Dalton Shaw. And now, presenting graduates receiving the Arts and Cultural Management Diploma. Carissa Ray Anderson. Sage Arcand. Sarah Bruno. Bryce Daniel Croucher. Joshua Jason Edison. Teresa Ann Friesen with distinction. Allison Shirley Froland. Jessica Alexandra Glover with distinction. Paige Catherine Goodman with distinction.
Leanne Maddie Goose. Melanie Leanne Ho. Tony Dawn Keller. Laura Caroline Kirawak. Sarah Daniel McKinnon. Emily Ann Moore. Stephanie Patricia Nicholson. Giovanna Pearl Rosal with distinction. Amanda K. Townsend with distinction. Matthew Alexander Vermeer. Callie Ray Weber with distinction.
And now, presenting graduates receiving the Design Studies Diploma. Cassiana Kyra Crosscree Sasur. Keaton Douglas Lockwood. And now, presenting graduates receiving the Theater Arts Diploma. Joshua Stephen Rapanos.
It is also my great pleasure to present to you those graduates from the Faculty of Fine Arts and Communications unable to be present and whose names are listed in the program.
Thank you, Dr. Gilliland. This concludes the presentation of our graduates. And if we should just wait a moment here for our graduates to return to their seats, as we have a few of them coming around the stage. Faculty, stage party, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a round of applause acknowledging our graduating class of 2015! The presentation of student awards will begin with the Dean's Medal for Academic Excellence for the School of Business. I invite Dean Elfert to present this award.
Within each faculty and school at MacEwan University, we recognize the students whose academic efforts have propelled them to the top of their class. The Dean's Medals are the highest academic honor that may be granted by a faculty and recognizes the exemplary success of individual students within their area of study. One award may be granted in a certificate or diploma program, and one award in a degree program. This year's Dean's Medal for Academic Excellence in a certificate or diploma program for the School of Business is awarded to Kennedy Wild, a graduate of the Business Management Diploma, Insurance and Risk Management major. Please welcome Kennedy to the stage. Kennedy achieved academic excellence in a program specialization that is delivered in an accelerated time format, completing what would normally be a 16-month program in 13 months, while achieving a near perfect GPA, graduating GPA of 3.985. Kennedy told me she was in her final year of high school, not sure of her plans for post-secondary education. She attended MacEwan's open house, where she discovered this fast-paced diploma program as a path to an exciting career in the insurance industry. Her professors described her as quiet, professional, and an outstanding student. But she admitted to me her favorite course wasn't an insurance course, it was a finance course. So we expect her to be returning to complete the Bachelor of Commerce in the future. However, she is starting her career in the industry that she loves, and that's as an underwriter with Wawanisa. Congratulations, Kennedy. This year's Dean's Medal for Academic Excellence in a degree program for the School of Business is awarded to Melissa Lynn Cano, a graduate of the Bachelor of Commerce International Business major. Please welcome Melissa to the stage. Alyssa came to MacEwan as a business management diploma student, graduating in 2013 while working full-time and achieving academic excellence in her studies. She was working with the Alberta government when her boss, mentor, Pamela Steppen, recognizing Melissa's potential, asked her if more post-secondary education was in her plans. She enrolled in the Bachelor of Commerce program in 2015, receiving credit for her 2-year diploma, and continued her studies while working as an event development specialist at Northlands. She took on a full load of courses, achieving one of the highest graduating GPAs and making the Dean's List for academic excellence. She made the most of her experience at MacEwan, using her scholarship funds to enroll in the study tour to Morocco and France, and to participate in school events such as the School of Business Conference. When I gave Melissa the news she was receiving this award, she said, "It proves the sacrifices were worth it." Congratulations, Melissa.
Thank you, Dean Alford. I'd like to now call upon Dr. Gilliland to present the Dean's Medals for Academic Excellence for the Faculty of Fine Arts and Communications.
Thanks, Mike. It's nice to have you back, man. It's a bit of an inside joke, but this year, the Dean's Medal for Academic Excellence in the Certificate Diploma Program within the Faculty of Fine Arts and Communications is awarded to Paige Catherine Goodman, a graduate of the Arts and Cultural Management Diploma Program. Paige, please join us on stage. I had a lovely time this lunch meeting Paige and her mother and father, who drove through a snowstorm yesterday from Saskatoon to be here, and Paige actually flew in from Toronto to be here because that's where Paige is working right now. Paige Goodman completed her Arts and Cultural Management Diploma online. She's originally from Saskatoon, and she now lives in Toronto and recently joined the board of directors for Breakthroughs Film Festival, which supports emerging female filmmakers. She partnered with Breakthroughs last summer to create a virtual reality exhibit that celebrated emerging female developers. Paige has facilitated several VR exhibits at the Toronto International Film Festival and is currently developing a Women in VR program, which he hopes to pitch to TIFF in the new year. Congratulations, Paige. This year's Dean's Medal for Academic Excellence in a Degree program within the Faculty of Fine Arts and Communications goes to Leah Colleen May Harmon, a graduate of the Bachelor of Music program in Jazz and Contemporary Popular Music. Leah, please join us on stage. Leah is graduating with a Bachelor of Music degree in Music Performance, and during that time, Leah was a member of the big band in previous years behind us, so she has played this gig as many times as she's about to receive an award at this gig. And I asked Ray Barry to give me some thoughts about her, and I promised Leah they are all nice. And so Ray says of Leah, "In my 35 years of teaching, Leah ranks as one of my top 5 students." I'm wondering who the other 4 are. Her musical development and maturity exceed that of many students of a similar age, and her commitment to her education is unequaled. Academically, she achieved a 3.8 grade point average, and Leah is highly self-motivated and a driven individual who is focused on her personal and musical development. She is an ambitious young adult, and her exemplary work ethic has been admired by both her fellow students and by her faculty. And Ray has no doubt, as do I, that she will be a musical contributor to Canada's artistic community. Congratulations, Leah.
Thank you, Dr. Gilliland. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a round of applause congratulating our Student Award winners! I would like to now invite Dr. John Corlett, Provost and Vice President Academic, to the podium for a special presentation.
Ooh. Yeah, earlier in the program, I forgot to come to the podium without Mike telling me, so I appreciate the warning this time. Otherwise, people would think the poor aging provost had completely lost his mind. Elsie Elford, will you join me at the podium, please? You all met Elsie earlier on. She is the Dean of the School of Business at MacEwan. And this is somewhat a bittersweet moment for the university. Elsie's been a faculty member in the School of Business for a very long time. She's a lawyer, and we won't make any jokes about lawyers. She's an instructor. She's taught in the legal assistant program for a period of time, but all of us at MacEwan know her best as someone who has been the Dean of the School of Business since 2002, for 15 years. And I can tell you that in the world of academic leadership, that is a very long time to carry the weight of a school or a faculty in that leadership role. There was a time in the last decade or so when the average length of term for a Dean of Business in a Canadian university was less than 5 years. They simply weren't able to do the job. It wasn't working out. There were a lot of reasons, but it's a very, very hard job being dean, and it's a very hard job being dean of a school of business. Along the way, Elsie's captured some individual accolades. She has been recognized for her international work on the development of administrators through the Chair Academy in the United States. She was one of the 50 top influential people in Alberta, according to Alberta Ventures. I think my most fond recollection of what Elsie's managed to accomplish just from a personal perspective, she completed a very difficult executive MBA program at the University of Alberta while working full-time as the Dean of the School of Business here at MacEwan. And that was a remarkable accomplishment. But today is Elsie's last day as Dean attending a convocation. She is stepping down from the Dean's role at the end of December. We're happy to say that she is going to be returning to MacEwan after a well-earned administrative leave, and she will be returning to be an instructor in the School of Business. I'm not sure quite where, but probably in legal studies. The entire legal studies area has been revamped into something extraordinary, and we're not quite sure where Elsie will teach, but wherever it is, it will come with the same excellence she has brought to the deanship. If I could just finish by saying this, those of you who have graduated in business today are reaping the benefits of 15 amazing years of Elsie's leadership and cultivating of something that began as a series of relatively small programs in Grant MacEwan Community College in the early parts of the 2000s and before that in the 1990s. You are now graduating from the largest undergraduate business program in Western Canada. And I would say that you are graduating from the best undergraduate business program in Canada. And for that, we owe Elsie a tremendous vote of thanks. So Elsie, for all of your commitment to MacEwan, past and future, I'm pleased to present you with this certificate that's acknowledging your stepping away from the deanship and into a new role. So best of luck with all that comes next. And thank you on behalf of all of us for everything you've done for MacEwan School of Business.
This brings us to the closing moments of our ceremony, after which alumni and their families are invited to join us for a celebration in the foyer. At this time, I would like to invite all graduates to express their appreciation to the people who have supported them throughout their educational journey. Would the faculty members please rise? Faculty members, please rise. Graduates, a round of applause. And you couldn't have done it without your friends and family. Friends and family of our graduates, please rise. Friends and family, I know you want to stretch. Please rise. Please rise. Graduates, a round of applause for friends and family. And now, in turn, I would like to invite our audience, faculty and staff, to join me in congratulating our graduates of 2017! President Saucier, I invite you to close convocation.
Congratulations to each of our graduates. We know this is a special day and we encourage each of you to celebrate its importance with your family and friends. Allow me to express on behalf of everyone here an appreciation to all of the MacEwan University volunteers that helped make today a success, and my sincere thanks to Johannes Beeke, because he did an awful lot that nobody saw. All of us at MacEwan University are exceedingly proud of the achievements of each and every one of our graduates, and I think we would all agree that this has been an event to remember. I now ask that everyone please stand and remain standing during the playing of our Legacy Processional, composed by MacEwan alumnus Sean Bess, and kindly wait until the graduates have left the performance chamber before you exit. Mace bearer, University Registrar, will you please lead the recessional? I now declare this convocation closed.